Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tanisha, aka Niche. If you know, you know. Today we are talking about my handbag collection that is a mixture of pre-loved, brand new, high street designer, vintage, contemporary, something for everybody in this collection. And I really wanted to kind of touch on why I have some of these pieces, how much they cost, how I use them, how I wear them, because I feel like at the moment there's a lot of stuff, and that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I just wanted to offer a bit of a different perspective on, you know, I'm 36 years old, I'm born and raised in London, I do freelance and work part-time here and there, and so I just feel like my lifestyle, although it's probably different, it's maybe a lot more similar to some of you than maybe like someone who is a very successful fashion influencer or influencer full stop. And I really want to emphasize that this is no shade to anybody. Do your thing, secure the bag. Like, I know I would be racking up the bags too. That's absolutely fine, there's nothing wrong with that, so long as everything that you're doing is really considered and like something that you truly love. And if you don't love it down the line, you know, there's always the option to sell it, and circularity and what have you. I will also touch on some of the bags that are on my wish list, because that's exciting. You know, it's good to have goals we can manifest. So sit tight and get into this video. First thing is my first luxury bag. I got this in 2018. It is the Celine mini cabas in black. It's like a kind of mottled leather with the Celine logo at the top, and made in Italy just here. They still do this bag, but obviously since Limena has come in as creative director, you can no longer get these with the accent above the E. So this has the accent above the E. It has these two top handle straps and then also a longer strap so that you can wear it crossbody. When I say that I wore this bag into the ground, like you can see from the shape that it's super well worn. I wore it everywhere. It was my everyday handbag. It carries quite a lot actually. They had a bigger version of this with a bigger strap, which is also really nice. I just really liked how dinky this was, even though it's still a sizable tote. It does have this little zip compartment inside, and there's no other compartments in here, so that's the only downside I would have. So what I used to do was take a Glossier pouch, fill that with my lip balm, hand cream. This bag, when I bought it, I think was 800. I got a tax rebate and I went straight to the Celine store and bought the bag. It had been on my wish list for years. I'd been talking about it forever, but I knew having something like this as my first designer luxury bag, I'd get my cost per wear infinitely, and I still very much feel that I got my cost per wear with that bag. It's something that I'm definitely going to keep, and I definitely do still reach for, just not as often. The only annoying thing about this bag is this strap. One day I was walking along and it just like popped open, and I don't seem to be able to get it back through the loop like this side, so I do need to go to the Celine store and get them to help me with that, because although I've kind of got it like this outside of the loop, so the loop is here, very rarely it will kind of just open again if I've got too much in it. But I love that bag because it's hands-free and you do have the option to carry it top handle if you so desire. Love this bag, can't fault it. Definitely a good first bag, definitely a good bag for if you commute, and you know, can't wait for Phoebe Philo's collection later this year. My second luxury bag, or I guess second most used bag, is another Celine bag, but it's vintage. I forget the name of it, I'll put it down below. It's a crossbody. It fits under my boob, just to my midriff. It's got this Celine sulky closure here, and then like some equestrian, very Celine features here. Brown leather. I got this off Etsy in 2020, summer of 2020. I got this off Etsy as a late birthday present. I have seen a few more online. I got it from a vintage seller called Petite Vintage. The Hosta had a couple more, which I'll talk about them in a second, because I love Danny and have a bag from them as well. But I love this as an everyday bag. The closure opens like this. You open it up and then it's kind of got like an accordion feature here. It holds so much stuff. What do I have in here at the moment? My sunglasses, hand cream, keys. Gav is gone because I'm old now and just get heartburn all the time. Allergy pills, painkillers, my Anna Sue mirror. If you've been here a long time, you know about this mirror. My debit card, I've got my AirPods, lens cleaner, lip balm, my gold tooth, and a little mini deo from Melon & Guts. This was $175. Maybe £30 shipping and then maybe another £30 duties, so just over £200 for a bag that was in perfect condition apart from like literally one scuff on the front, which the leather is so soft and it's getting softer as I've used it. I feel like whoever had it before just had it but never used it. I love this bag so much and I would definitely recommend looking at Petty Vintage to see what they have. I'll put their Instagram here and down below in the comments as well so you can check it out. My next bag is a Gucci bag. I don't know the shape or the name of this one. It's black, it is like a baguette shape, so it's kind of on trend for the moment really. This was a gift from the Hosta, so I did a reel with them last year and Danny kindly gave me this as compensation. So very thankful to Danny. If you don't know about the Hosta, I think I've talked about them in my videos before. Please go and check them out. Danny curates a selection of vintage and pre-loved bags. She also does consignment, she also does wish lists. So if there's a bag that you're looking for, Danny will try to hunt it down. Her background is handbag design, so she worked for COS, I think, and maybe some other brands that you may or may not know of already. So she knows her shit, everything is authenticated, she works with great partners, and yeah, please check out the Hosta. She's amazing. I love Danny so much and I love this bag. So it's got the top handle, a good amount of room between the bag and the handle, because sometimes top handle bags can be a bit short and I like to just throw this on my shoulder like this. It's got these two like brass loops here. It opens like this, so you turn this. I actually lost one of the ball bearings for this, so it's not as like slick as it should be, but it still works perfectly fine. And it opens like that, and again, just trash inside at the moment, but it's got a little zip pocket, Gucci monogram on the inside, and to close it you just put that back over there like that and turn this mechanism here. There's also a zip at the back. I don't really use this. Maybe if I go perfume shopping, I put the little card in the back here. There's some train tickets in here from August 2021. I love this bag. I get so much use out of it because it's black. It is a real soldier in my wardrobe. As you'll have seen, most of my bags are neutrals, and that's because I really want to get the most use out of them as possible. Something like this was really what I was missing because it's slick. I can dress it up, I can dress it down, you know, I can wear it super casual. Sometimes I tie like a bandana or a scarf around here and have it like draping down here. It did have one little scratch on it as well when I got it. There are a few more now, but the leather's still great and I could probably just get them buffed out because they're literally just surface scuffs. I don't remember how much Danny had it on the website for, but I'll link a few similar bags from the Hosta down below too. And if I find the product name, I will also add that as well. This I showed you my favorites last time. It is just a little zip crossbody bag from Uniqlo. It was £12. It came in black and beige. I got it for me and I got it for Charlotte from Disciple as her secret Santa, and she uses it and loves it as well. It's just this really cool nylon fabric that's a little bit crinkled but not too textured. Reminds me of COS a little bit, and of course the Roe Banana bag, but for an infinite fraction of the cost. This is just super easy every day. I wear it crossbody like this. Good for going to the gym, good for like day-to-day stuff where I don't want to constantly be putting something back on my shoulder. I love this bag. This is a little zip pouch from Lululemon. It's kind of like a fanny pack bum bag situation. The webbing's actually really durable and luxe. I guess Lululemon is quite premium. This was a gift when I worked at Melon & Guts in store. It is just a zip pouch with these little mesh compartments. It holds so much. When I went to Wales in September, I took this with me and it was my like handbag basically. It's this cool like apple green neon color. You know I love green, and especially this kind of green. You'll have seen it in my wardrobe quite a lot. But yeah, it fits so much. You can fit phone, keys, camera, cards, anti-back. I don't wear it around my waist. I wear it crossbody like this. And so if you are got a more neutral outfit on, it kind of acts as like a little statement as well. One more bag which I need to retrieve. If you watched the last vlog, you'll have had a glimpse of it, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen it for sure. Let me just grab it now because it's in its box. It is a little bag from Brandon Blackwood. Brandon Blackwood is an African-American and Japanese designer from New York, and I got this as a birthday present from John this year. I've had my eye on the brand for a while just because the price points are so good. I know that a lot of the pieces were vegan leather. I think he does do actual leather pieces now. It's kind of in a similar vein to like Telfar, but way less hype. Both are luxury brands, but I feel like Brandon's brand and the product generally is way more universal. Like Telfar definitely has that street edge and you can wear it however you want. There's something about Brandon Blackwood that feels a little bit more elevated to me. That's not to say that Telfar is not elevated at all. There's just something about Brandon Blackwood that I love. So it is in a orange croc material, has a little like flap inside, and then there are two hooks here for the strap. And when I say this bag fits way more than one could ever imagine, it fits literally everything that I had in that Celine bag except my phone. You can wear it on your wrist like this, you can hold it top handle, or you can wear it crossbody if you just add the strap. I usually wear it crossbody because I prefer to go hands-free. I'm so in love, and I'm definitely going to buy more Brandon Blackwood pieces. This was $165 on the Selfridges website, and I paid a tiny bit more for shipping, so I think maybe a tenner. So it came to $175 total. I wish Selfridges had a bit more of the neutrals and maybe some more of the like super interesting pieces, because right now there's this, something yellow and something blue or green. My background is fashion wholesale marketing, so I'm always looking at how brands are represented in store or online, and I feel like you don't really get the true representation of Brandon Blackwood, and you would have to really know who the brand was in order to kind of maybe see the value in a piece like this rather than more of a neutral piece. Like, you'd have to be an informed customer going into Selfridges. I love orange, so that's why I didn't doubt whether I should get this colorway or not. And as you see, my collection is super neutral, which I also love, but because sometimes my outfits are quite neutral, this is just like the perfect little pop of color. It's nice to have an alternative to this as like my occasion bag. I just love it. What is going on? Picnic. I did want to talk to you about some of the bags that I would love to add to my collection. I'm not a minimalist, but I'm also not someone that feels the need to have everything, every hype piece. With that said, it doesn't hurt to add a little something here or there, so let's get into that. Okay, so first on my wish list. Wish list isn't actually in any order, but there are some things I would like, and I guess maybe price would dictate which of these I get first, right? So the first thing that I want to get is a little Chanel black caviar card holder with the gold hardware. I went into Chanel on Friday with my best friend Emma and had a look, and I had a bit of a moment because I don't know if anyone saw the video last summer, but Candice Brathwaite, Karen Britchick and Tammy McPherson, they did a video talking about black women in the luxury space, and obviously like we're seeing so many beautiful black women in the content creator field who are in the luxury arena. They are buying bags, they're buying a lot of bags, they're collectors, and it's beautiful to see, you know, black people and black women within the luxury space, a space that sometimes we feel like we don't belong in, or might feel unattainable, or might feel like a status symbol that comes from like colonialized ways of thinking. I don't know if I'm articulating myself in the best way, but I will link that video down below because it was really important, a really important conversation, and not only for non-people of color but for black women specifically. And I had a moment in the Chanel store where I didn't see exactly what I wanted straight away, and I didn't want to bother anyone to ask for it. So we had a look around the store. I was like, oh no, maybe they don't have it. And Emma said, okay, well, maybe we just need to grab someone's attention. And I almost didn't want to be like, oh no, let's not worry about it, because I didn't want to be bothersome. I don't know why, I felt this small pang of, oh no, I probably won't get it anyway. Maybe that's something I'll talk to my therapist about this week, but kind of just loosely thinking about it, it felt a bit like, you know, going into luxury stores and browsing is one thing, but initiating the conversation and putting down the card to spend is another thing. Why is this turned into like a therapy conversation? I don't feel like I need to struggle or have a hard life, but I want to be okay with myself having access to these things. That's the thing. That's the thing. Okay, I looked at it in the same material, but they didn't have the gold hardware. It did feel super nice. It's exactly what I'm looking for. My wallet that I don't even really use at the moment is too big, and I only really need to carry around a couple of cards because I rarely ever have cash or change. So that is probably going to be the first thing that's on my list, and it's going to be a treat because I had a really lovely brand collaboration and it paid quite well, and so that is going to be my treat to myself, my reward. Sticking within the Chanel family, a mini flap, caviar leather, gold hardware, or the goatskin leather, gold hardware. Super cute bag, very classic, very everyday, can go with anything. You can dress it up or down. I really like the size of this one. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's literally the perfect bag. Everybody's been up in arms about the Chanel price increases versus the quality of the materials. Can't say that's something I've ever experienced because I do not own anything from Chanel yet. I would also really like a mini flap with the top handle just because it's cute. I'm not into the crazy fabrications, maybe some of the bigger sizes. I'm not even really into that many more of the other shapes, to be honest. I like super small fun things that they do, like the vanity cases, the heart bag that just came out, so beautiful. I saw Noriana with that and Janae of Hilo Luxe with that. Such a sweet bag. That type of stuff I would buy and would wear if I had already got all of my staples down, which I feel like I have, but we are manifesting. Next brand is Fendi, a baguette, either a vintage one or the new ones. I don't mind the shape of the new ones. I quite like that they're robust. I like the new Zucca print. It's a bit more contrasting than it was on the more vintage styles. I also like the structure of the new Fendi baguettes more so than the super soft slouchy versions of the old baguette. The girls are running this bag into the ground at the moment. I actually really like the green sequin bag. It's like a seafoam green baguette. It's a mini baguette actually, so it's even cuter. Something like that kind of sits in the part of my bag collection where it's like something super fun and you can wear it on occasion, but you could also just wear it every day as like a really cute bag. Yeah, I know I would, because who doesn't love sequins? Prada, I had a look on the website and they did this bag and it's literally just called the leather handbag, and it is a small tote. It looks maybe about this big. The price wasn't crazy and you don't really see a lot of people with it. I do like the trend bags from Prada. I really like the mini Clio, the sequin Clio. Listen, I'm stacking my coin because I'm building out this collection, let me tell you. Gucci, the Globetrotter beauty case. Monroe still had that in the black and the Gucci like monogram, and it's such a classic shape with the bamboo top handle. It was really sweet as well. Miu Miu has the Miu Spirit Sam Mini. Love that classic Miu Miu cushioned look, and the price on that is not crazy either. And the last bag on the wish list is the woven Napa leather bag from Miu Miu. Looks like those kind of woven mesh bags, they're like with the diamond woven shapes, but the fabric is leather and the diamonds are bigger, and then it's got like more structure at the bottom. It's actually really sweet. I really like it. Something that you probably won't see a lot of people wearing. I feel like the girls are doing a lot of Fendi, Prada, a lot of Dior when it comes to bags. So Miu is the underrated little sister of you know, the designer gang. All the girls are doing Hermes at the moment. Don't get me wrong, it's a great brand. I'm not a Kelly gal, I'm a Birkin gal, but you know, when the time comes, that is something I would have in my collection, but it's not something that is like a goal piece for me right now. I might be singing a different tune if, you know, the bank was up, but we gotta get there first. we're stacking our bread in 2022. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found this information useful, practical. I have a more considered collection, I feel, in that these are pieces that I use every day. The colorways make them, you know, the soldiers in my wardrobe. If my situation was different, maybe I'd have more. It's just a different life, and that's fine. That's fine, right? You know, we're all here doing our thing. There's space for everyone. I hope you found inspiration on how to acquire some of these pieces. Although I will say, don't just go to the bank, cash your tax rebate, and then go to the store within the hour the deposit hit your account. Don't do what I did. Save some of it. Yeah, let me know if this type of video is interesting for you, if it's useful for you. The next video like this might be a designer shoe video. I don't have a lot of new current trendy stuff, but I've got some icons in my wardrobe that I would love to share with you guys. So happy Easter. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.